Welcome friend, we are in this lab to show you second experiment on video demo mode. This is your experiment number 6 in your manual. The title of the experiment is calibration of ammeter and voltmeter. Now let us first discuss this word calibration. What do you mean by calibration? Now to make you understand the meaning of calibration, I am to give you a very simple example. Suppose in your house you have a thermometer. Thermometer are used to measure your body temperature. Suppose you measure your body temperature 98 degree Fahrenheit. Now my next question that what is the guarantee that the 98 degree Fahrenheit that reading is correct? It may be wrong. One can argue with the manufacturer of the thermometer. So to answer this word came calibration. What does it mean? That to check the deviation of the actual reading from a standard reading. What does it mean? Suppose we have a standard thermometer or we have a standard in general, we have a standard meter. We know in that standard meter it is giving actual reading. It is giving a precise reading. Now with respect to that standard meter, we measure all other readings. Now the other measuring instruments are called test meters. So if this deviation, that is the deviation between standard reading and test reading is small, then my test meters are accepted. If this deviation is too large, then those test readings or test meters are not accepted. It must be remanufactured. So I hope this word calibration is now well understood to you all. It is nothing but it is to compare one test meter with respect to a standard meter to check or to certify to show the accurateness of the test reading. Now this is the circuit diagram. We have single phase 240 volt 50 hertz DC supply. Then we have got variac. The function of the variac is well known to you, I hope. Now we have got AS, AT. These are two ammeters. What is AS? A is called standard ammeter. AT is called test ammeter. We have got lamp. Now in parallel to that lamp, two voltmeter is connected, VS and VT. VS is called standard voltmeter and VT is called test voltmeter. So this circuit diagram we shall develop in our experimental panel. So let's move to our experimental panel.
Start.
Okay, so we have assembled in front of this experimental panel calibration of ammeter and voltmeter. So we have two voltmeters, we have got two ammeters, we have one variac, we have one lamp. Switch for the lamp already shown in the circuit diagram, and you see the single phase 240 volt AC supply is directly coming to the variac, so we can control our input voltage. We can step by step we can give input 10 volt, 20 volt, 30 volt, 40 volt, so on we can give input. Now you see these 2 voltmeters. Now AE, this is manufactured by AE. This voltmeter is considered to be the standard meter because it is more or less gives accurate reading, and the voltmeter manufactured by Cosmo will be treated as our test meter. So we need to test this reading with respect to the standard voltmeter. And if you go to the ammeters, the manufactured by AE, ammeter manufactured by AE will be treated as the standard ammeter, and the Cosmo, ammeter manufactured by Cosmo will be treated as test ammeter. One thing you must see that this scale of this ammeter is given in milliampere. So whatever current reading you will get, you must divide by 1000. So let's do the circuit. So if you see your circuit diagram, you see from the barrier, one point from the head end of the barrier, one point is going to the ammeter. Now, since it is this circuit is developed in AC circuit, so polarity does not matter. So red, black, it does not matter. It's matter of time. It's some point of time red is plus, black is minus. After some time, its reverse thing is happening. So polarity does not matter in this AC circuit. So from the tail end of the ammeter, or rather more precisely standard ammeter, one wire is going to the test ammeter. Okay? So from the test ammeter, one connection is going to the load or lamp, whatever you say, load or lamp. So in this way, we can connect, and from the tail end of the load, so coming to the tail of the barrier. So this way, this entire circuit goes on. Now we have completed the heart of the network. So rest part is we need to calculate, or we need to connect these two voltmeters in parallel. We need to calculate these two voltmeters in parallel. So these two wires, you see, you directly connected across these loads. And for the same way, you need to connect this voltmeter as well in the parallel of load. So these two wires, so this voltmeter will be connected to the parallel of load. So this is the circuit, this is the completion of the circuit. Now let's move to our data. So you see, I have switched on our input supply. So if you vary the barrier, you see voltage reading is giving something. So we start this experiment by setting standard voltmeter reading equal to 100 volt. We start the experiment by setting standard voltmeter reading is equal to 100 volt, and correspondingly you have to take all other three readings. Now you see ammeters are not showing anything. Why? Because loads are not connected. If we switch it on, then you see some current is flowing and the bulb is started glowing. Now you can please take the test ammeter reading is how much it will be. It may be
Voltmeter.
100. I think it is 150, 125. So 102 volt approximately. Roughly it is 102 volt. And standard ammeter reading it is 0.28, and test ammeter reading is 0.275. So we take another reading at 150 volt. You see, we have fixed the standard voltmeter reading at 150 volt, and correspondingly you have to take the test voltmeter reading. You see the test voltmeter reading, you see it is 150 volt. You please write down 150 volt. Standard ammeter reading is 0.34 ampere, 0.34 ampere, and test voltmeter reading is 0.35 ampere. We will show you another reading, final reading. This way you will do the experimentation. We set the standard voltmeter reading is at 200 volt. We set this one as 200 volt. Now test voltmeter reading is slightly less than that of standard reading. You please take 199 volt please. Standard ammeter reading is 0.41 ampere, and it is test ammeter, you please take 0.415. So this is where you need to compare this standard reading and test reading. So in this video session we are only showing these three data. Now in the actual experimentation you will have to take at least 7 to 8 data in order to compute data. So we will quickly show you the data which we have obtained in this case. So you see we have written those data just we have obtained in the experiment. So what we need to do here is that you need to calculate percentage error for both voltmeter and ammeter. You need to calculate percentage error for both voltmeter and ammeter. What is percentage error? It is given by this formula: standard meter reading minus test meter reading by test meter reading into 100%. It is well known formula, you must know. You will get it in any book. And finally what you have to do is that you need to plot percentage error versus standard meter reading data. In the x-axis you have to consider the standard meter reading, and in the y-axis you have to consider the percentage error, and you have to plot both these two curves, one for voltmeter reading and another for ammeter reading. Okay, so this is all for this calculation of ammeter and voltmeter. Thank you.